It is another live stream edition of Bros Talk MMA. I'm your host, UTICA, undeniably the illest cat around, a.k.a. Mr. Make This Pick Real Quick. I'm here with my bro hosts extraordinaires.
Y'all know who it is. It's RayBuck. It's Chuckle Jordan. It is motherfucking beat your mama down and tell her to call me daddy. Y'all know what it is.
That's wild, bro. It's Mr. Guaranteed. I'll just leave it at that. I think Ray said enough for all of us.
We are here to cover this weekend's early UFC card taking place in Abu Dhabi. It's going to be Robert Whittaker going up against Reinier de Ritter. It's a 12-fight bout. But before we get things started, I just want to shake y'all's gentlemen's hands and wish y'all good luck this weekend because according to our... You let me go, my G?
No. No.
Well, according to our picks, we're kind of all over the place. So somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose.
Somebody's got to win.
We're all just going to fall somewhere in the lower middle of the...
All I gotta say is if you were following my picks last week, you would have made money, and that's all I gotta say about that. Last week was a good card. It was a lot of fun. A lot of things happened the way we thought it was going to, and some of the things happened where we didn't think they were. I think nonetheless, prediction tracker showed that your boy, had some good picks last week.
Let's go and talk about that. Let's talk about no.
Good picks, but in the method of victory. You shined like a diamond, my guy.
I appreciate you.
No.
The floor is all yours.
I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know. I'm just drowning in all this money.
There you go, shit. Shouts out Cash Cole in the chat.
All right, baby girl. You know what I mean?
Shouts out to everybody viewing.
That's why I'm drowning in all this money, bro.
What are you doing here with us, bro?
I'm mad Louisiana shit right there. I'm drowning in all this money. You know what I mean? I'm just out here. It is what it is. Y'all know.
Hell yeah. Well, like I said, we're going to get into this card. 12 fights on the card. We're going to start things out in the heavyweight division. We got Martin Budai going up against Marcus Buchecha. We got Budai coming in 6-1 in the UFC, 15-2 overall, and 4-1 in their last 5 fights. We got Buchecha coming in. They are making their UFC debut. They're 5-1 overall and 4-1 in their last 5 fights. My pick is going to be with Budai in this one by sub or decision. They're going to be the younger and slightly taller of the two, less rangy, and a striker primarily. Which they should have the edge in that department, but they do have grappling. Not to say it's on the level of Buchecha, but they do have grappling if necessary. They've never been submitted, so that's something to note. They got more UFC experience overall, and I wouldn't say it's the greatest resume overall, but it's still, at a UFC level nonetheless. They just need to keep the fight standing, avoid any grappling exchanges if possible. Buchecha's coming in, the older of the two by 2 years, slightly shorter with the longer reach. Definitely a grappling specialist. They're definitely going to have the edge in that department. They've never been KO'd, is something to note. But I don't really have much more information on them outside of that. They have a decent strength of schedule outside of the UFC. They just need to get this fight to the ground ASAP and, do their work from there. Who you boys going with?
Unfortunately, he's not going to do that. It's going to be Budai. Budai.
I
He's definitely going to win.
Myself.
What?
I have to agree with you. Budai is going to get this done on the feet. How do you spell his name? Buchecha. Buchecha is a 7-time jiu-jitsu champ. So, these guys usually come in trying to get this guy, trying to take it to the ground. And I think he's going to have a lot of struggles considering that, when you're dealing with a taller fighter and you're trying to get a guy to the ground, it's easier to get to his legs, but when you're trying to pick him up and slam him, he can almost get his leg up as high as you can pick him up, I don't think he has the experience to finish Budai. If he does, it'll be it'll be in the later rounds. Budai doesn't have the best gas tank. Buchecha, that's one of his, but he's coming in with. He has over Budai, I think. He has the tendency of finishing this round later in the fight, but first round, second round, I think it'll be his fight.
Budai is going to fucking murder this dude. It's unfortunate. It's his fucking first time in the UFC. He's never been in the UFC. You know what I mean? And again, the bright lights are going to fucking star strike this dude. It's unfortunate for him. And it's just one of those things that happens to like most UFC fighters, unless you are super ready to fucking handle biz. It's just going to happen to you.
From what I've got, he's a certified crotch sniffer, you know what I mean? He just wants to go to the ground.
So, you're telling me that he's gonna do work in here versus Budai?
I think Buchecha, the only way has a chance of winning this fight is taking him to the ground. If he stands up with Budai, I think Budai is going to put him out.
Exactly. Well, then Buchecha is a bitch. Like, nah.
Fun fact, Buchecha, I think is more so of a nickname rather than his actual last name. And I found out earlier today that it translates to Chubby Cheeks. So, Marcus Chubby Cheeks in the building. Just a heads up. Y'all. Fun little tidbit. Moving on to the next.
Budai's going to put it in Chubby Cheeks.
Yo.
Pause. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Hey, easy.
Hey, shouts out to Gabe. I heard that y'all recorded an episode of y'all's podcast together. That's super dope. So, shout outs to, it's a Bloodhound, right? Name of the podcast? Bloodline. Yo,
Bloodline.
Once
podcast.
again, everybody, make sure to tag that in the chat, y'all, and then go follow it and subscribe and like. Same thing you should be doing to this episode right here. If you're watching right now, make sure that you like and subscribe. Make sure that you comment. All that good shit. We appreciate all of our newest subscribers and all of our viewers. Shout out to y'all. Moving on to the next bout on this card, we have a featherweight fight between Muhammad Yaya going up against Stephen Newin. We got Yaya coming in 0-2 in the UFC, 12-5 overall, and 3-2 in their last 5 fights. We got Newin coming in. They are 0-1 in the UFC, 9-2 overall, and 3-2 in their last 5 fights. I'm going with Newin in this one by decision or KO. I'm going to break things down, but my pick is even more so, concrete after watching the weigh-ins. Yaya looked like he was dead inside. Like, literally, he looked soulless.
He doesn't want to be there.
Yeah, he didn't want to be there. And, last time he was out there, he got cleared in front of his people. So that's a lot of pressure, man. And so I feel like maybe he's going through some of the jitters right now, but regardless, we got Newin coming in slightly older by a year, shorter, and a striker primarily. He should have the edge in that department, but they have a little bit of grappling as well, but I don't see it going to the ground. They just need to close the distance, trap Yaya, and just find the finish. And really, they need to avoid the cards. They need to get that finish. But if they do get to the cards, they literally have to have a definitive victory. Like, it has to be domination. Anything less, he could find himself on the wrong end of a splitty or, just a robbery in general. You got Yaya coming in slightly younger and taller. Striker primarily with some grappling as well. But I don't know. He needs to keep this fight at distance and just try and get a win. That's really what he needs to do. But like I said, given his body language today, coming off that scale and doing the face-off with Newin, oh, man, it looked bad. His body language looked horrible. So, we'll have to see. But, yeah, my pick's with Newin. Who you guys got?
I took Steve Newin as well. And even let's just say one thing, okay? Let's get one thing straight. Even if Newin gets knocked out 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, or
Wait,
Yaya.
what? No.
If Yaya goes out 10 times, he still has a chance of getting a decision on this card. All right, in Abu Dhabi, there's never any kind of. I feel like you have to put like total dominance, as what Cam said, in order to get these fights against these some of these Muslim fighters. So if you're trying to pick and win big, this is not the card to take risks. Personally, because sometimes it just doesn't go the way it should have went. So I got Steve Nguyen for.
I wouldn't put him in a parlay. Is really what I was actually about to get to. I just had to find my thoughts again. Yeah, he could definitely be a parlay buster at this point. Shout outs to Tanner Morvant in the chat. Yes, indeed. Giving props to our co-host here, Darren Teed, came a long way since that first appearance on this show, my guy.
You know,
My G, like you know what I mean? Like it's crazy though, cause my man is literally like he walked into it and was solid.
I came in with hardboard and I'm leaving with hardwood. Right?
Nah, bro. Like, no, I
Laying
don't like
hardwood.
that.
Is
Nah,
that
bro.
what
That's
you're
like
saying?
weird, bro. Like, no. Like, pause, bro. Like,
My bad.
hardwood, like,
Laying hardwood floor.
no, I don't like it. I don't like that either. But hey, I'm so happy that you're here. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Shout out to my brother.
This is one of my oldest motherfucking friends ever. You know what I mean?
Both of them.
Along with my bro.
This is
You know what I
family.
mean? Love this dude. And I love the fact that we're able to do this shit together. So that being said, I'm sorry. I kind of interrupted you on whatever the fuck you was going to say. But it's goddamn Chocolate Jordan. This motherfucking Reinier Stereo. It is the man, the myth, the fucking legend. Go ahead.
Yes, indeedy, folks. Moving on to the next fight on this card. We have a light heavyweight bout. We got Ebo Aslan going up against Billy Alakana. We got Aslan coming in. They are 2-1 in the UFC, 14-2 overall, and 4-1 in these last 5 fights. Alakana is 0-1 in the UFC, 7-2 overall, and 3-2 in their last 5 fights. My pick's gonna be going with Alakana in this one by decision or KO. They're gonna be slightly older, the two by a year, shorter and less rangy. A striker that doesn't mind throwing hands, and they're gonna definitely bring a fight to Aslan. This one could potentially have, a performance bonus on either side waiting for them, and or a fight of the night, depending on how it goes. But yeah, they just got to be smart. They got to stay measured and take Aslan into the later rounds. That's their route to victory for me. That's ultimately why I picked them, is because they have decision victories on their record. Aslan doesn't have any. He doesn't go to decision much at all, and I think that that's just something waiting for him, is just somebody who can, draw him out for 15 minutes as opposed for him to just go in there and make short work of somebody. So if Alakana can, mix it up a little bit and avoid the power shots of Aslan, I think that they could possibly, be an upset in the making on this card. Aslan's going to be slightly younger and taller, longer of the two as well. Power striker, no real grappling in their arsenal. Basically, they just need to walk Alakana down, trap him, and just let it ride. They need to avoid grappling exchanges, though, and probably in the fight early. The longer this fight goes, the more it plays into Alakana's hands. It's not to say that Aslan can't measure their energy, but I just feel like if this goes outside of the first round and a half, it's going to start getting dark for him. You can see Alakana come on in the later rounds.
You're right.
I'm going to go for Alakana with the upset.
It's a fucking bad move, bro. Like, it's going to be Ebo Aslan. You know what I mean? For an onslaught. That's what he's going to do. He's going to fucking whip ass. He's going to outstrike this man. He's going to stop takedowns. He's going to make this a bloody fight. This is going to be one of the bloodier fights of the night. And that's going to happen. And you're hearing it here first. You're hearing it from fucking, you know what I mean? Y'all know. It's RayBuck. It's Chocolate Jordan. Y'all know what it is. But that being said, Ebo Aslan.
I'm taking Aslan as well. Though I'm questioning his gas tank. Maybe in past
Because
a round and a half,
Guaranteed likes to win. Go ahead.
he might have some problems. Billy Alakana has good range management, but I think Aslan's a more explosive fighter. He's the harder hitter. He's been battle tested. He's got more experience. I feel like he's going to be the aggressor. He's going to be pursuing that center of that round or the octagon until if it goes to the third round, then we might see some different things. Alakana does have some submission wins, and that gives him more road options for victory. But I don't see Aslan giving him the opportunity to get him to that point.
Yo, pimp, that's a great call out. There you go.
Wow. Moving on, folks. We have a women's strawweight bout. We have Amanda Heboss going up against Tabitha Richi.
Yes.
We got Heboss coming in 7-5 in the UFC, 12-6 overall, and 2-3 in their last 5 fights. We got Richi coming in 6-3 in the UFC, 11-3 overall, and 3-2 overall in their last 5 fights. My pick's gonna be with Heboss in this one by decision or KO. They're gonna be slightly older by a year, taller and longer. A striker primarily. They got some grappling and takedown defense, but it still needs work. They're still pretty easy to take down and keep down if you have some good grappling. But they should use their length to their advantage and just find ways to make the fight somewhat messy. And they just need to manage their energy in the process, not get too crazy, and swing themselves out. We got Richi coming in slightly younger of the two, shorter, less rangy, well-rounded, but definitely leans into their striking. A point fighter, definitely. And they just need to go in and out, move around the cage, and not really get into any long-standing exchanges or in the pocket with Heboss. Land their volume. But yeah, don't get into any dogfights. Keep it clean, and that's their route to victory. But I think Heboss is just going to be too aggressive and basically just assert, dominance over Richi. And, even if it does mean having to take a few, I feel like Heboss takes damage well, so she'll be, landing combos on Richi, and Richi will, pitter patter throughout the fight, and I just think Heboss will be the more damaging fighter, so that's who I'm rolling with.
I disagree. I'm going with Richi. I feel like Tabitha Richi has better hands. Her hands are faster. She has better takedown on the ground. She's more dominant on the ground. What I don't like about Ribas is her punches are real loopy. She never really throws from inside the box. It's always rounding from her. And every once in a while, she'll land one of those hard. She has a hard right hand. But if you look at Rishi's hands, she's got fast hands. She does, and I think that's where it's going to benefit her to keep Ribas standing straight up and down so she could get her to the ground and do what she really wants to do. But if this goes into a later fight, because Ribas is she's a strong fighter and she could take a good amount of punishment. I think it'll be, if it's a knockout, it'll be a third round knockout. Even though women don't exactly knock people out, it could possibly be a submission as well. I just don't think Ribas has. The better possibility of winning is for Tabitha Richi with all the polished tools that she has.
Tabitha Richi is going to beat the shit out of Amanda Ribas, and it will be a decision fucking fight. Because women do not K women, generally. You know what I mean? Women do not sub women, generally. You know what I mean? Just to say it.
Oh, they sub. They don't necessarily knock each other out.
It doesn't fucking happen, my boy. I'm just going to tell you. It's just one of those things that just doesn't happen. You know what I mean? Again, I don't do the way of victory with you guys, the way you guys do it. You know what I mean? And shouts out to the fact that Guaranteed did get on the tracker for that shit. I'm not doing it, bro, because I know I'm probably might be bad at that shit. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you know you're gonna fucking lose, Just know that you're going to lose and just do that shit. Anyway, that being said, Tabitha Richi is going to beat the fuck out of.
Mandrews.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You want to read this comment
What?
in the chat?
God damn it, bro. It's some bullshit, isn't it? What is it? Ray looks like a security guard on Epstein Island. Who's that from?
She was with our last chat.
No.
Shout
Wait.
out to Queen Angel.
No shouts out to her. Fuck you,
Shouts
bitch.
out 305 Chunks as well.
Yeah.
We'll get to that question here in just a bit. Let's move on to the next fight, yo. Real quick.
Fuck you, Queen Angel. I don't like that shit. Fucking Epstein Island. Like, I'll beat your cheeks, nigga. Like,
What? Yo.
consensually, of course.
Yo.
Hey. Respectfully, of course.
You're leaning in on me, dog.
Man, fuck you, Cam. Okay, G.
I was fucking with you, bro. Moving on to the next bout. We have a bantamweight bout between Damon Blackshere going up against Davy Grant. We got Blackshere coming in 5-3 with one draw in the UFC, 17-7 with that one draw overall, and 3-2 in their last 5 bouts. We got Grant coming in 7-6 in the UFC, 14-7 overall, and 3-2 in their last 5 bouts. I'm going to be going with Davy Grant in this one by decision or KO. Grant's coming in older of the two by 9 years, smaller, well-rounded, but he leans into the striking.
Yeah.
He's a durable dog fighter.
Sounds good.
Great cardio.
Can't wait.
And just needs to keep the fight standing and take Blackshere to the cards. I really think that's where, he finds his route to victory is just being the more durable fighter. And if he can, stuff some takedowns or at least, weather the storm early on and, get to that third round, I think that he'll look like the fresher fighter going into that third round and, into the cards. He just needs to avoid the grappling exchanges ultimately. Blackshere is going to be the younger and bigger of the two. A grappler where, they'll have the clear edge there, I believe. They just need to get the fight to the ground immediately. And if they can't finish, just manage their energy well, keep their striking measured and, try to keep the fight on the ground as long as possible and just avoid long-standing exchanges with Davy Grant. But, I'm going to go with the upset, Davy Grant. Who you guys got?
I'm going with Damon Blackshere. I feel like he's the more explosive fighter. He's the harder hitter. Davy Grant is a scrappy fighter. He's a problem for anybody in there, but I don't think he's equipped to take on with Blackshere. He comes out strong.
He's a fucking zombie, right?
He's a zombie,
right? Like we'll call Davy Grant. He's a zombie.
He's a great grappler, so he could do it on the ground or standing up. I feel like the only thing that we could say for Davy Grant is his chin's been tested. He has a decent chin, but there's only so much a good chin's gonna take you. Not everybody's Marvin Vettori. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love a good chin.
Way different platform. That's for a whole nother platform, sir.
Anyway.
What are your thoughts on this fight?
Davy Grant is a fucking zombie. He is going to push forward. He's going to push the pace. He's going to be in the middle of the cage all day, the entire time. Unfortunately, it's not going to work for him because he's just not that skilled. At the end of the day, he is going to get beat. He's going to get beat by striking. He's going to get beat by fucking grappling. He's going to get beat by all of the things that are MMA. And that is what it is. And it's unfortunate because this dude is a monster. I love these kind of dudes. Like, he's a Trevor Peak, right?
He's
Like,
a
you know
good
what I mean?
fighter. Davey Grant's a good fighter to watch.
Absolutely.
He's fun to watch.
Yeah,
He's
super
a
fun to
Trevor.
watch.
Like, go forward. Fuck shit up. That's his shit.
That's going to be his demise, though.
But it's going to be his demise, and it's also going to be his demise because he's not learning new skills. And that's unfortunate. So that's why I've got to go with my guy.
I agree with you. That's a good point, Ray. He's. I feel like Blackshere also has evolved more in a shorter span of time with his skills, with his grappling. He's gotten more crisp standing up. His boxing's gotten tighter. He is a muscular fighter, though. Those muscular fighters do have a tendency of gassing out when they get excited.
You're absolutely right. No, I agree with it. Like, no, like,
So
and
the-
like, you know, what I mean? Muscles,
third round, if they're still going, if they're still fighting in the third round, I'm worried for Black.
Yeah,
Blackshere.
sometimes muscles are for the beach. You know what I mean? Muscles aren't for the cage.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And I understand that, and like, you do have to look at it that way. You know what I mean? So like, Blackshere needs to get it done in the first or before the third round. You know what I mean?
Hey, you ain't got to be big to slap somebody.
There's some more shit in there. Like, bro, like, what the fuck, man? Like,
Quick note back to one of the comments in the chat to Tanner. Yeah, bro, I definitely need some merch because that's definitely one of my favorite words. For sure. 305 Chunks in the chat said, "What's up, my bros? Thoughts on anyone who beats the BMF, becomes the BMF, versus the BMF being based on the fight and style personality?" Damn, you kind of fucking ran me in a fucking circle there. I don't even really know how to answer that question. But yeah, I mean, like, anyone who beats the BMF becomes the BMF versus the BMF.
But wouldn't
Yeah,
that make Saporia the BMF already, though?
Yeah, no, okay. I get what you mean.
He knocked him out.
I get what you mean.
He didn't just go in there and get a decision.
Yeah, because and Max was like, "Yo, chill out, bro. That wasn't the title that was on the line. Get over it." But
yeah, I
so,
understand it. Though. I
fucking
understand
Taporia
the logic.
is
the BMF. You
I
know what I
understand
mean?
the logic.
Yeah.
We got a FR Hollow with some wild shit. I don't even know what the fuck what that means. And then Queen Angel, Cam gives off Cookie from Ned's Declassified vibes. I don't even know what that means, but you got it.
He said,
you got
"Thank
it.
you." Respectively, thank you.
You got it. Moving on to a welterweight bout. We got Muslim Salakov going up against Carlos Leall. We got Salakov coming in. They are 8-4 in the UFC, 21-5 overall, and 3-2 in their last 5 fights. We got Leall coming in. They are 1-1 in the UFC, 22-6 overall, and 3-2 in their last 5 bouts. I'm gonna be going with Leall in this one by either KO or decision. They're gonna be the younger and longer of the two. A striker primarily. Has power to strug it out, but can also, fight a measured fight as well. The UFC, loss on their record could quite possibly be a win, and they just, got robbed in the process. They need to keep it clean and, land volume and power shots, and I think eventually they'll put Salakov down. Salakov's going to be the older of the two by 10 years. Less rangy, but a very dangerous striker with really nice timing. They just, have low output as a result, in my opinion. Definitely can be chinned, and even more so at this stage in their career. They just need to keep it clean, avoid damage, and, land counter shots on Leall, and I think they'll be all right. But, yeah, ultimately I'm going with Leall in this one.
I think we're selling Muslim Salakov a little bit short, brother. This dude's got like 70 KOs total in his career. He's got more than one spinning hill knockout. Mm-hmm. Like this, do not sleep on this guy. And I was watching some fights of Carlos Leall, and He's not a real aggressive fighter. He's got medium hand speed. He's more of a counter striker. Muslim Salakov throws bombs. You know what I mean?
I mean,
He's into finishing. His age is probably going to be a little bit of a factor because he's a little bit older. But I think experience-wise, you have to give it to Muslim. I mean, I don't see how Muslim's Salakov's an underdog. I don't see, and because he has more experience. You know what I mean? Maybe not in the UFC as a whole, but in a career sense and more as far as knockouts, being a dog-ear fighter. Leall he's a good counter striker. He's good on the ground, but the fight I watched him in, I don't think he lost that one. The one I watched.
Yeah, no.
He didn't put out a whole lot of volume. He's got a strong right hand. He lives behind his jab, you know what I mean, to start with everything, but I don't feel like he's got anything special about him. I think both of these guys are probably at the height of their freaking ceiling of as far as talent goes, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. This is kind of a, I don't know, battle of some older fighters of time. What do you think, Ray?
You guys are both hilarious bitches. Because
Get the nut out your throat before you call me a
Please,
bitch, my G.
please.
What the fuck? Clear your throat, my man, before you call me a bitch.
all right.
Hey,
You're right.
you ain't never lie, Ray or Cam. You ain't never lie.
You're right, my G.
Violent over here.
Anyway, Salakov, he's the old dude, bro. Like, we're talking about a 41-year-old dude versus a man that's 10 years younger. At the end of the day, that's what it is. That's the losing.
But let's just do a little recap. Michael Johnson, Paulo Acosta, those guys are 38, 39, with around the same age, and these dudes were putting dudes away last time.
Derek Lewis just fucking put the beats on fucking a 20-some-year-old giant.
Sure, yeah. Yeah. I don't think the age is a factor here anymore, man. I think
that truly is though. But that is what they're basing it off of odds wise, and just
right.
most picks even
right.
It plays a factor in my pick. Who'd you go for though?
Until it comes to John Jones, right?
Yeah.
Until it comes to John Jones, then it's different.
Yeah, it's always different with my boy Johnny Bones.
Yeah, he's forever 20 in our hearts, right?
I'm fucking tired of you niggas.
I don't care how
All right, let me just say this, okay? Check this out. Salakov, veteran UFC fighter. You know what I mean? Give him his flowers. Also, take his flowers and put him in his casket, because this dude is gonna fucking lose, bro. Like, we're going to fucking win with motherfucking Leall, whatever the fuck it is. Like,
Carlos Leall.
it's gonna fucking happen, bro. I mean, I hate to be the bringer of bad news, but also I enjoy that shit. So anyway, win for him.
Leall, for sure.
Thank you for clearing your throat for that.
Man, you know what I mean? Fuck both of you guys. You know what I mean? Like, no. I don't put your hand up like, oh, like, no, don't put that shit towards me.
Nothing.
Like,
you don't appreciate nothing.
I don't appreciate shit. You're right, but like, I don't appreciate none of your bullshit either. You know what I mean? Like, mad solid. It's your boy. You know what I mean? It's Chaco Jordan. It's motherfucking Rey Mysterio. It is the one, the only, everything. I'm the everything, bro. Like, yeah. So, go ahead. Y'all, if y'all want to say some extra shit, you want to go through the rest of the cards?
I'm ready to go through the card, my man.
Are you?
Yeah, I am.
Good.
All right.
All right.
Here we
Great.
go.
Good.
Going into the featured prelim of the night, we got a bantamweight bout between Bryce Mitchell going up against Said Nurmagomedov. We got Mitchell coming in 8-3 in the UFC, 17-3 overall, and 2-3 in their last 5 bouts. We got Nurmagomedov coming in. They are 7-3 in the UFC, 18-4 overall, and 3-2 in their last 5 bouts. I'm going to be going with Mitchell in this one by decision or sub. They're going to be the younger and taller of the two. a grappler with evolving hands, but nothing threatening. You know, that's not anything that I'm, looking at as a route to victory. They should just look to get the fight to the ground, but look more to just control Nurmagomedov than, rather than search for finishes. Just let it organically happen. What they need to do is just maintain control of them, gas them out, because that's truly what I think is one of Nurmagomedov's glaring weaknesses is their gas tank. But the problem with Mitchell is this is going to be a debut for them, I think, at least at the UFC level in the bantamweight division. So they are moving down a weight from where they usually fight in featherweight. So that is a concern of mine, considering, they were contender at featherweight, but, if you're getting, the best of taken of you in at that weight class, I don't know what could be waiting for you, depleting yourself,
It's
to
just
go
Bryce
down to.
dropping down, right?
Yeah, it's just Bryce. So it kind of evens everything out for Nurmagomedov potentially if Bryce isn't, all the way there, in terms of health because, he had to cut those extra 10 pounds. But we got Nurmagomedov coming in. They're the older of the two by 3 years, shorter and well-rounded, but definitely leans to their grappling. But they need to mix it up and gain the advantage on the feet. I think that'll be the X factor for them to get this fight in their favor. Also, one of them fights, too, where if it goes to the decision, if it's close enough, it's going to lean his direction most likely. But, yeah, if they can keep this fight standing as long as possible and then, find entries to get the advantage with their grappling, then cool. But overall, their cardio is a concern. So, anybody picking them, just keep that in mind. But I'm going with Mitchell in this one, even though they're moving down a weight class.
Bad fucking move. We're going to go with a Magamedov because we're going to get the payoff. Obviously, because it's in Abu Dhabi. Like, we're talking about folks that are their folks. You know what I mean? We ain't talking about people that are their peoples. Anyway, I guess I don't want to get too into that, but what I will say is Magamedov is a beast. He is a striker. He is also super well-rounded, and he's going to probably grapple. And there's no way that Bryce Mitchell is going to stay long enough in the grappling to win.
I'm going with Saeed as well. He's got a better stand-up, I feel. He's just a slightly different version of Umar Nurmagomedov, personally. He's got good wrestling, you know what I mean? Doesn't really show it very often until he's getting taken down. Which I don't know what it is about these Dagestani wrestlers about being taken down. Somebody's capable of taking you down. No big deal, you know what I mean? But I think he's got strong wrestling. I think he has good stand-up. I think Bryce Mitchell, for what he has to do to get this done, he's going to focus a lot on getting this thing to the ground. I mean, he's not going to like standing up with this striker because this dude does cut people open. He likes to use his elbows and his knees. He's just a real precision striker. And Bryce Mitchell likes to go to the ground, which I think stylistically, this is a terrible matchup for Bryce Mitchell. With him dropping weight, I don't think he's going to be as strong on the ground. And Saeed, you're going to need every bit of your strength to try to maneuver or get anything going on the ground with him. And, Bryce Mitchell is going to eat a lot of punches and kicks in order to make this fight the fight he wants to make it.
Yeah, you're right. So, no, I ain't gonna say it, bro. Like, go ahead. Just introduce the next one. My fault.
For sure. All right, folks. Moving into the main card. This is going to be the opening fight in the light heavyweight division. We got Nikita Krylov going up against Bogdan Guskov. We got Krylov coming in. They are 11-8 in the UFC, 30-10 overall, and 3-2 in their last 5 fights. We got Guskov coming in. They are 3-1 in the UFC, 17-3 overall, and 4-1 in their last 5 fights. My pick's going to be with Krylov in this one by either submission or decision. Krylov's going to be the slightly older of the two by a year. Longer, well-rounded, but should have the edge in the grappling department. Definitely need to mix it up and lean into it as the fight goes. Hopefully they just don't walk into Guskov's power like they did in their last bout against Dominic Reyes. Like, that shit was fucking crazy in their last fight. They literally just walked straight forward and got fucking starched. It was crazy. But that's the thing too. They do come out aggressive. It was just that he he didn't look like he was coming out to, enact any offense at that moment. He just literally walked straight forward to get punched in the face and then just collapsed. It was weird. But yeah, so they do come out aggressive. They don't like going to decision, which is why I'm picking them, but it's also one of my concerns as well. So you got Guskov coming in. They are slightly younger, less rangy of the two. Striker that should have the edge in that department if it stays on the feet primarily. So really they should stay measured and not let Krylov get close to him, because Krylov can be deadly on the feet in that regard, in the clinch or just up close, dirty boxing type shit, and then he can start searching for takedowns. He needs to avoid the grappling and just not get pulled into any sort of, like I said, messy exchanges in close with Krylov. I'll be going with Guskov, though.
Bad move. Krylov is a fucking monster. He's a fucking assassin. He is going to destroy this man. He's going to literally let him know that he is not ready for the UFC because Guskov has been in the UFC. He's done, I think, 2 to 3 fights, whatever. Krylov has been there, done it, going to make it happen. He is the gatekeeper. Do I believe that Guskov can fucking get past the gatekeeper? I don't believe that shit. I think fucking Krylov is going to fucking monster this man. He's going to outstrike him, outgrapple him, outwrestle him, just show him a clinic. And it's going to be unfortunate, you know what I mean? Because I do like Boston, Gustav, that motherfucker, whatever. But that being said, Krylov is going to win.
I went with Bogdan Guskov. I feel like he has the better boxing. I feel like he's more built for a power for like a phone booth fight, and for what Krylov's willing to do to go get his try to get his takedown. He's gonna eat a lot of punches. I don't think he's gonna have the chin to withstand Bogdan Guskov's power. He's going to be a lot of moving forward. I think Guskov's going to take the center of the octagon, and it's going to be a lot of Nikita Krylov trying to put this puzzle together on how he's going to get into the legs without getting, knocked out. I'm taking this, I'll call it a KO second round. I don't think Nikita Krylov has what it takes to withstand, what it's going to take to beat Guskov.
Okay, for sure. All right, y'all moving.
What's on your mind, Ray?
I don't want that fucking shit. You know what I mean? Sounding like bullshit. Sounding like trash. I'm not a fan of anything that Darren T just said. Just to say. Because I think Krylov is going to fucking win. It's gonna fucking happen, my G's. I don't know why you guys don't understand that.
So Guskov has ground game as well. He has more option or roads to victory for this. I think Nikita Krylov doesn't have what it takes to knock out Guskov. I think if he wins this, it'll be a decision or it'll be a submission if that's what he allows. But I don't see that. I see them. This is going to be a stand-up fight.
This fight is going to end. This fight ain't going to the cards.
No, absolutely not.
Great. Both you guys tuck your pussies in. That's what I'm saying. I don't like it. I'm telling you, when Krylov wins and you know what I mean, that happens and we do the little recap shit or whatever it is, give me a fucking you know what I mean? Hey, bro, you're right. Appreciate you. Cause I'm always fucking right. But go ahead. Go ahead and introduce the next fucking fight that's gonna come on. Go ahead.
You done?
Kind of.
All right. Sorry, folks, about that big old nothing sandwich you just had. Big old nothing burger with fucking cheese.
Hey.
Extra cheese.
Best words ever said was never said, sucker.
Anyways, moving on to the next bout in the flyweight division. We got Almabayev going up against Jose Ochoa. We got Almabayev coming in 4-1 in the UFC, 21-3 overall, and 4-1 in their last 5 bouts. We got Ochoa coming in. They are 1-1 in the UFC, 8-1 with 1 no contest overall, and 3-1 with that 1 no contest in their last 5 fights. My pick's gonna be with Almabayev in this one by either decision or submission. Almabayev's going to be older by 7 years, smaller of the two, and the grappler in style. Should have the edge in that department and need to get the fight to the ground, as soon as possible and just maintain control from there. Find a finish if it presents itself, but they just need to avoid long-standing exchanges. It didn't go too well for them their last time out, I believe, against Manel Kopp. So, they definitely need to be wary of Ochoa's striking. Ochoa's going to be the younger and bigger of the two, a striker primarily. Definitely should have the edge there. And that's their route to victory, keeping this fight at distance, avoiding the grappling. Their gas tank, we really haven't gotten a chance to see what that's made of, just due to the fact that they're ending fights in the fashion that they are. No real threat at the grappling. So, yeah, they just need to, be able to stuff these takedowns early on, and land some nice shots on Almabayev, and then eventually, get them wore down to where they're just laying and praying and, find the finish when it presents itself at that time. I'm going to be going with Almabayev, though, because I do believe that they can just, get this to the ground and, if anything, just control Ochoa and basically, gas them and not let them really get that offense off.
And you're fucking right. Almabayev is going to fucking dominate this man.
Mike's up.
Oh, my bad. You're right. Almabayev is definitely going to dominate this dude, and it's going to be fucking bad. Bad for my boy. Because he is an all-around MMA fighter. He is fucking wrestling. He is striking. He is fucking grappling. He is the dude who's going to make the shit happen. And unfortunately for his opponent, he's not. And that being said, that's why I'm going to pick Almabayev. And I would love to move it over to Darren T.
I'm going with Almabayev as well. Though that he's not a crisp boxer, he's got some heavy hands. He's got a good chin on him as well. Not all around, he's just a tough fighter. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Though he's his standing game still needs to evolve to match his ground game. I think his ground game is going to take over, and it's kind of a low level fighter. Jose Ochoa is. Almabayev has been up against better guys, and I feel like just for what his superpower is, what he could do on the ground, is going to suffocate Ochoa for 3 rounds if they let it.
Ochoa's a bitch, nigga. He ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Thank you for that.
Thank you for that.
You guys, that make me feel bad, man. Bad about my fucking my breakdown shit. You know what I mean?
No, bro, shit. What the fuck? Nigga, you just told me I was like a silly bitch or something, and then told me to tuck my pussy in on the last fight. Just the last fight we broke down. He told both of us, tuck your pussies in.
Yeah.
Now it's over here like, you guys are hurting my feelings. Come on, my G. This one goes way left, and then we just say, thank you for that. And then he's like, yo, y'all are foul, dog. Y'all cold, dog. Y'all cold piece, man.
Just Nancy Pelosi, though. You damn victim.
Oh, shit.
Man, fuck that shit. All right. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know this. Y'all know what's going to happen.
Let me just hold it.
Next.
Just so we can, so we can keep it going.
Get on my face.
Say your piece, my G.
No, I don't want to say shit.
All right. Damn. Moving on to the featured bout of the evening. We got a middleweight fight. We got Shara Magamedov going up against Marc-Andre Bario. We got Magamedov coming in. They are 4-1 in the UFC, 15-1 overall, and 4-1 in their last 5 bouts. We got Bario coming in. They are 6-8 with 1 no contest in the UFC, 17-9 with that 1 no contest overall, and 2-3 in their last 5 bouts. I'm gonna be going with Magamedov in this one by either decision or KO. They're gonna be the younger and taller of the two, less rangy, a striker primarily, but when they don't take fights to the ground. Usually, what it is if they get taken to the ground, they're just as game down there as they are, on the feet. So that's really just what it is that they have good ground offense from their back. If it comes to that point, I don't see them trying to scramble to then gain top position. If anything, they're just going to scramble to get back up to their feet.
Absolutely.
Versatile in their offense. They're going to throw an array of strikes at you. They may even freestyle some shit and just come up with something on the fly. They have good cardio. So they need to just pour on the volume and pressure with Bario. But they got to stay measured in their attack because they ultimately need to lead the dance when they fight. Once they start, getting behind, it's hard for them to catch up. Bario is older by 4 years, shorter and longer of the two in stature, a volume striker primarily, good cardio. They call him the power bar for a reason. He has KO power, but he's just going to want to stay measured in this one, not get into anything too crazy with Magomedov or anything too long. They need to stay measured and just not get caught. Stay on the outside and just point fight. That's really their best route to victory. Searching for a finish of any kind against Magomedov, unless they're like super compromised, I just think could lead to them getting flash KO'd. And that's really what, they're looking for with even putting Magomedov on the card is highlight finishes. And I think they're kind of lining Bario up. But at the same time, given Magomedov's, last performance and loss, they did have to find him somewhere, someone that, was reasonable, but also, since he's only able to fight overseas, they got to make all of his bouts, worth it. So,
Absolutely.
I'm going to be going with Magomedov in this one, though.
I'm going with Shara Magamedov as well. Marc-Andre Bario is a monster, and he likes to come forward fighting, and I think that might be the problem for him because Magomedov's a good counter striker. He's a good forward striker. He's a good phone booth striker. He likes to do a lot of things off the heel of his feet. He likes to do some spinning back fists, some spinning elbows. Those are things that I don't feel like Bario has had to deal with somebody that's just constantly giving him different looks, coming at different angles, and able to finish you in different ways. But if Magomedov can't finish this guy and his power isn't affecting Shara has I feel like in some of his past fights, when he's hitting people as hard as he can and it's not getting the effect that he wants, it kind of breaks him a little bit mentally. And for a long fight, he's not really geared out for that. He's good for them short fights. He's exciting to watch, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's his kind of his bread and his butter, I feel. But for a long fight, if it's a longer fight, I feel like Bario has the advantage because they don't call him the power bar for no reason.
Sure.
So are you taking Bario?
No, I took Shara. I just explained why, if he won, why he would win. Because it could go either way, but I explained what I understood from it.
Okay, cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, again, I'm going to tell my 2 co-hosts to tuck their pussy in.
Cool.
What? What?
Go ahead, keep going, because you bound to fucking, you're going to give me something.
Yeah.
You're going to give me something, bro, so I'm not even worried about it.
Yeah.
You got that one.
Because we're talking about a Magamedov. We're talking about a fucking a dude that's from Dagestan or at least fucking Russia or whatever the fuck
Has
it
the name,
is.
same last name as somebody from there, at least, right?
Exactly, bro. Like, and like, even though he only has one eye or whatever the fuck is going on, he's good.
It's true.
Yeah.
You're right.
You're
You're right.
100% right.
No, I know I'm right, bro. Like, I'm not worried about you guys.
You're right about everything except the pick. I think the pick could go either way, but I do think Shara has the better chance of winning. I mean, he's been on that stage, you know what I mean? And the difference between these two is Shara has faced better talent than Bario, and Bario's coming up, and this is probably the best guy that he's fought yet.
I think you're going for Magamedov still, right?
No, he's going for Bario.
No. What
Aren't
the
you?
fuck? No,
No, he's
absolutely
going for-
not,
he's
my
going
boy.
for-
Come on, my dog.
So we all agreed for Shara then,
I'm
right?
going for the one-eyed fucking bandit. You know what I mean?
Arr.
He's the last. He's the pirate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking-
No, Shara Bullet. I think he definitely calls himself a pirate too. It's hilarious.
The one-eyed bandit. That's my win. All right, go ahead.
Right on, my G. Moving on to the co-main event of the evening, we got a bantamweight bout between Peter Yan going up against Marcus McGee. We got Yan coming in. They are 10-4 in the UFC, 18-5 overall, and 2-3 in their last 5 bouts. We got McGee coming in 4-0 in the UFC, 10-1 overall, and are currently on a 6-fight win streak. I'm gonna be going with Yan in this one though, by either decision or KO. They're gonna be the younger and smaller of the two fighters, well-rounded, but definitely leans into their striking and is kind of on the same level as the fighter that I had mentioned earlier on. Just saying that, like, if they go to the ground, they got skills down there too, but most likely they're just going to use those skills to get back up to their feet. I was saying that about Magamedov. So yeah, they'll use that grappling prowess just to get back to their feet or to avoid takedowns. But elite level striker, elite level experience and resume under their belt. They need to just keep this fight standing in that distance and look to point fight and just get another win under their belt, because they're trying to, make their way back to a title. And right now, they just need to get some wins under their belt. They're really just trying to stay active. Just let me finish. They're trying to stay active with this fight with McGee. They really don't even really need to be fighting McGee, but they're just trying to stay active. McGee wasn't even really expecting this fight. He's going to be the older of the two by 3 years and the bigger of the two. Well-rounded, should have the edge in the striking from a power standpoint. Has grappling, but should only threaten it and mainly just, should avoid really using it to conserve energy over the fight, but they definitely should try and just, make it something for Yan to think about. They need to get close and land power shots to counteract Yan's volume, because Yan is definitely going to pour it on throughout the fight. Yan's a little bit of a slow starter in 3-round fights because he likes to, download data on you. McGee is just a late bloomer in their career in general, which is why I think they're getting this fight. They're just, UFC likes exciting fighters, so they're trying to make use of them while they can before, it just hits a point in his career that it really doesn't matter, what it is. It's just father time at that point. But, yeah. I'm going to be going with Yan in this one, but McGee definitely is live for upset. Who you guys got? Here, you ready?
I'll let him go. He's
You good? Here you go.
I'm not sure why the fuck he stopped me from what I was going to say. McGee. McGee is the dog. McGee, and this is, I'm going to tell you something about Cam. I'm disappointed in you, my G. I'm very, very disappointed in you. Do you realize McGee was part of our first episode we've ever fucking done? Mm-hmm. Ever done?
Yeah.
And you went against him. This bitch shit, bro. I'm not a fan of you for that. You know what I mean?
It's kind of his last fight was against a good contender, but this is kind of a step up, like a large step up in competition.
This is a big step up in competition. I don't think he has a very good chance at it, to be honest with you. Peter Yan has tighter boxing, way better counter striker. And I mean, McGee, let's be honest. I mean, he's here because he's won 4 fights. Peter Yan has a way better resume, way more experience, and that dude knows how to get it done and knows what it takes to get it done. I don't think McGee has a chance. I mean, he has a puncher's chance, right? Because he has power. He does. Mm-hmm. He has a chance of putting him out.
He has a puncher's chance.
But Peter Yan's been in there with some dogs, people who would be putting out any, Corey Sandhagen, you know what I mean?
You're right.
Like dogs. And, I mean, be honest with you, Corey Sandhagen would beat the brakes off of fucking Marcus McGee. So to even think that McGee deserves to be in there with fucking Peter Yan is absolutely fucking nuts. You know? Like a bag of fucking M&Ms.
Anything else? You're going with McGee.
No. Let me just say that was a great breakdown. Okay, let me just say, bro. Like I love you. I love you, Darren. You know what I mean? I love you, Cam. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You're like 2 of my favorite people in the world, bro. You know what I mean? But both of you niggas can suck dicks. Whoa. Like, because I'm tired of the fucking breakdowns you guys have on my guy, fucking Marcus McGee. My bad. Like I'm saying some weird shit, but like, hey,
you know what the big difference here is, Ray? Terrence McGee needs Peter Yan. Peter Yan still has a fucking trajectory.
Well, his name is Marcus, not Terrence. But go ahead.
Marcus,
you know what I mean? I feel like that was like kind of racist, but whatever.
Hey, just because you seen him ride a skateboard to his first fight doesn't make him unique, okay?
Okay.
But Peter Yan, after this fight and after Peter Yan beats him, McGee's not going to have much of a career. I don't think he's not going to be put in there with this type of talent anymore. He's going to have to get fraud checked.
It sounds good, bro, but like...
Fraud check.
Hey, again. Fraud check? Oh.
Fraud check. Yeah. You think McGee's great, right?
Bro, my man just said fraud check. Like, Marcus McGee is, like, they're going to fraud check Marcus McGee.
Absolutely.
All right, Marcus McGee is the fucking dopest motherfucker. Like, I don't even need to be on camera for this. You know what I mean? I'm just going to, like, walk around. Oh, shit. And my phone's going to go off. Give me that shit. Let me see it. What's up? Oh, one? What's good, my G?
No, don't answer that, bro. Come on, bro.
Listen here. Shut up.
I'm trying to keep this going, my G.
Shut the fuck up. Listen here. I cannot imagine any fucking spot where Marcus McGee does not win this fucking fight because Marcus McGee is the best dude in the fucking world, bro. Like he's already done it, bro. Like you've seen it. We've all seen it. He's literally been part of the first production that we've ever done.
He's just a late bloomer, so I feel like
that doesn't make him a better fighter than Peter Yan.
Yeah,
being a pick on our first show has nothing to do with being a better fighter than Peter Yan, my guy.
There's absolutely no science behind that.
That's the wildest logic I've ever heard. Shout out Star Squared in chat.
Bat, cool. All right then. Still going with fucking McGee. Go ahead.
Right on.
Yeah. Peter Yan, guys. You guys know what's up.
That was.
It was like,
fucking had a whole fucking
breakdown.
Like a whole bukkake in his throat and wants to tell me to tuck my pussy in. Fucking who was over here? Who was like, I think earlier in the show and wants to tell me to tuck my pussy.
I'm gonna let you ride with that, my G. Like, I don't like that shit. Like, that's bullshit, but okay.
Anyway, moving on to
main event of the evening.
Thank you, sir.
Go ahead. No, you do it yourself.
Oh, shit.
Bitch ass nigga. Go ahead.
Fucking moving on. We have a middleweight bout between.
No, main event. What? Do that.
We did it.
No, I heard it, but like.
No,
Go ahead, do your shit.
I'm good. No, Darren got it. He got it this episode.
Good.
We got a middleweight main event between Robert Whittaker going up against Reinier the Ritter. We got Whittaker coming in 17-6 in the UFC, 26-8 overall, and 3-2 in their last 5 bouts. We got the Ritter coming in 3-0 in the UFC, 20-2 overall, and 4-1 in their last 5 bouts. My pick's going to be with the Ritter in this one by either sub or decision. They're going to be the bigger of the two, a grappler primarily that should have pretty clear edge in that department. They need to get the fight to the ground and just control Whittaker until, they find the finish, but they shouldn't be in any rush to make that happen. They do have, somewhat of a, not like a cardio issue, but when their fights go, to the decision or just, past 3 rounds, they definitely are, fucking tired, and pretty exhausted at that point. So, but if they can, control Whittaker, measure their energy, and just avoid standing exchanges, and just keep Whittaker at distance when they are on their feet, he should be good to go. Whittaker's gonna be the smaller of the two, a striker primarily. He does have some grappling, but same type of thing. He just uses it to either
Stay on his feet.
Yeah, keep from getting taken down or get back to his feet. Needs to keep the fight standing. Go in and out with their blitz style of attack. Wear on the Ritter's energy and just avoid grappling. But make the Ritter pay when they do try to find those entries for takedowns and stuff like that. But yeah, ultimately I'm going with the Ritter in this one.
I'm taking Robert Whittaker. I mean, call me old-fashioned. I was watching that recent fight with Ritter and Bo Nickel, and there was a lot of hugging, and it looks like they were teaching each other how to fucking wrestle in that fight. It wasn't for as much as close as they were. Hear me out. For as close as they were most of the fight,
Bro,
there was no damage being done.
you were
And
like
Robert
they were
Whittaker-
hugging my G. Like,
Dude, I'm telling you, watch it. It was very depressing. But Robert Whittaker, I've never seen anybody get that close with that dude and not leave with a fucking elbow to the face. I mean, this is impossible. Like, Robert Whittaker's going to beat the brakes off of Reinier de Ritter. What is that? Reinier de Ritter? Reinier de Ritter. I mean, this is a step up for de Ritter. And, I mean, for another wrestler, that would be perfect for de Ritter. But I don't see this dude. Bobby Knuckles is just too scrappy of a fighter. He's been in there. This is an ex-champ. You know what I mean? Like, this is the fact that these guys are even in there together is crazy. They could have put in somebody more challenging stylistically for Whittaker. I feel like it should just feeding freaking de Ritter to Whittaker personally. And so that's where I think it's going to go.
solid shit, bro. Like I appreciate the Bobby Knuckles fucking that put out there. You know what I mean? No one has done that. You know what I mean? In my fucking tenure, whatever though. Unfortunately, sorry, my dog. That's right there, the Ritter, the motherfucking. How do I say it? Is yeah, that dude. He's going to fuck that dude up. He's going to be the one. He's the one. He's the one who's gonna do damage to Whittaker. He's not gonna. Whittaker can't win. It's impossible, not going to happen type shit. So.
And let's not take from fact of the way. Also, his last fight, or Whittaker's fight with Izzy, which I feel like Izzy was still somewhat in his prime, was a decision. So, if Izzy had a hard time, and that dude was such a prolific fighter during his reign of trying, not being able to finish Whittaker in a 3-round fight, I don't see de Ritter even getting close. To be honest with you.
We got Twan Lorenzo in the chat. They got Whittaker by KO.
Excellent choice.
For sure.
This man wants to make some money.
That's how it's going to happen if it does for Whittaker.
You're wrong, bruh. Either way, you know what I mean? Like, bro. Like, so also, this dude was also part of our podcast early on in the fights. You know what I mean? Like, you put like a little reindeer fucking like shit on his face. You know what I mean? I fucks with him. I runs with him. Like, it's good. Like, there is no way that Robert Whittaker is going to make this shit happen. And that is what it is. Let's call it you know what I mean? I'm trying to call it, bruh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just say all the things in your side.
Hey, for sure, for sure. Shouts out to everybody that tuned in. Shouts out to the chat. Make sure you go follow my guy Cash Cole on the make sure I say this right. I want to make sure I say it right. The Fight Bloodline podcast. Shouts out to him and Gabe.
What you got?
Shout out to Gabriel. Shout out to Natalia. Shout out to my sister Amber. Shout out to Tanner. Appreciate you guys and your support. You don't know what it means to me, and I love you guys for it. Thank you.
Shout out Queen Angel for the roasting. Shout out FR Hollow 305 Chunks. Yeah, much love to everybody in the chat. We really appreciate that.
Nah, fuck you, Queen Angel, for talking shit. You know what I mean? I don't like that shit. You know what I mean? Whatever. You know what I mean? Like, good shit though. You hear, but like, fuck you, suck a dick. Well, go ahead.
Most definitely shout out to my guy R Squared in the chat. Much love to you, my
Pimp.
G. Hope everything's going well with you.
Every time, every day, baby.
But yeah, make sure that you like and subscribe to this channel. Make sure that you like this episode in particular. Make sure that you go check us out on our other episodes and, our shorts and other,
Not only
content.
that, tune in after the fights. We're going to do a recap where we sit and we talk about, not necessarily make picks or go through analytics, but we more or less break down our interpretation of what happened throughout the night.
Yeah, it's going to be early morning fights, so it'll be a good time for us to get that knocked out straight away afterwards, pretty much. So that'll be all good. What you got, bro?
Sleep in too late, you might not be able to see Marcus McGee sleep as well.
I'm motherfucking Chuck Jordan. I am the greatest. I am the king. I am motherfucking running shit. Oh, wait. We have not even done parlay shit.
Yeah, we going to get to it. You trying to rush us out of here, my G.
I'm trying to rush you niggas out of
Trying
here.
to rush us out of here. Here, I'll
I do
start.
not like these dudes in my fucking apartment right now. I'm not enjoying that. You know what I mean? I like to be by myself.
Well, let's get out of here then.
Solo kind of dude. You know what I mean?
I'll start with my. I'm gonna start with mine. I'm gonna start with a little base 2 parlay. This isn't gonna have too much value on it with 2 favorites, but you can start with Leall and Magamedov. If you want to spice things up, you can add Bryce Mitchell on top of that. If you want to get extra spicy, you could throw Peter Yan on top of that. And then if you want to shit your pants on the evening, you can go ahead and put De Ridder in there as well for a 5 pick. And I think it's like plus 500 when I put it all together. It was decent. But yeah, that's gonna be my parlay. What y'all got?
I'm taking Muslim Salakov. I'm taking Tabitha Richi, and I'm taking. Sorry guys, Saeed Nurmagomedov. Those are all underdogs. And those are all sure picks of some dogs coming in to get that work.
All right.
What you got?
Those are your picks, my boy?
Those are my picks.
Unfortunately, those picks are not fucking solid, but my picks are the fucking picks. I am the parlay god. I'm the parlay lord. I am Mr. Parlay Pope. I fucking run shit. Are you guys ready for the fucking 5-pick parlay that I got for you guys?
Let's hear it.
Shit's gonna run, brother. All right. Let me give me my. Oh wait, there we go. All right.
Right up your back, because you're gonna be upside down in money after the weekend. Ha! Get it? That's where shit's running.
Don't smack my couch like that, bro. Don't smack my couch. I don't like that.
Go ahead.
Anyway, motherfuckers.
Make him some money, Ray. Make him some money.
Women, ladies, dudes, plates, or I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I'm just saying random shit. Anyway, Martin Budai for the first one, Tabitha Richi for the second one, Blackshere for the third one, Saeed Magamedov for the fourth one, right. And then Marcus McGee for the fifth one for the fucking shit that's going to fucking happen for every motherfucker out here, Jay. Exactly.
All you people want to make money, make sure you cash out before McGee fights. Just saying.
Tuck your pussy in.
Yo. Make sure that you check out the UFC predictions tracker following the fights as well. They check out everybody that's in the picks and predictions space, take all their picks and predictions, put us all up against each other to see who's the best at picking
It's me.
overall, see who's the
me.
most profitable, who's
It's
the best
me.
at picking favorites, underdogs, methods of victory, which my guy got featured for this past week. Shouts out to my guy.
Wait, slow down, though. Slow down, bro.
Yeah,
My man got featured for the fucking, method of winning, bro. That's a crazy fucking
fire.
stat, bro.
Super fire.
Crazy stat.
Yeah, so make sure that you check us
I
out.
mean, I be talking shit, but
No, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate the
my
flowers.
bad, my dog.
That's all good.
I mean,
Oh, good. Folks just knocked the microphone fucking into my face, all ridiculous. But anyway, once again, make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you follow us on IG and TikTok at Bros Talk MMA. You can follow me at Utica_SME on those platforms as well. And T-Swizz, yo, what's good, homies?
good,
Hey, man,
T-Swizz?
you catching us right at the end, but shouts out to you. We know you've been viewing, so we appreciate you, tuning in while you can. And, once again, this has been Bros Talk MMA. I'm your host, Utica, undeniably the illest cat around, a.k.a. Mr. Make This Pick Real Quick. I'm here with my bro hosts extraordinaires.
y'all know who the fuck it is. It's motherfucking Hulk Hogan, but black, baby.
Man, just wrap this shit up. Nobody want to hear that shit.
Oh, shit. This dude.
I agree.
Go ahead.
I'm guaranteed. Thank you guys for tuning in.
No. I created the fucking NWO. You know what I mean? I'm sitting here. All right, maybe. Want me to calm down? Nah, fuck that. I'm not calming shit down. Everything's good. Everything's hood.
Don't be taking y'all drunk uncles to the barbecues, people. Stay home and be responsible.
Isn't this the fool that said he was trying to get this shit over with?
Yeah.
He literally rushed the outro, and now this fool's over here fucking
100%.
milking the clock.
You right. I am milking the clock, baby. I love it. I'm motherfucking the man, the one, the only that's ever fucking done it the way I've been doing it. I am the one.
Hey, say what you want to say, people. This man's winning all his fights. Not all his fights, but a lot of the cards on the picks. So, as ridiculous as it fucking sounds and looks, this man's winning. I just have to put that out there.
And I am winning, my niggas. I'm winning. I am.
Oh,
I'm the
shit.
best that's ever done it, baby.
Oh, shit. I'm dead.
Check the channel, baby.
T-Swizz got Bobby Knuckles KO in the third round. Sounds like, we got some folks on the Whittaker train for show. But yeah, so with that being said, happy betting, folks. Best of luck to you tomorrow morning. These fights start early. Remember that.
Mad early, G's.
Yeah.
10 a.m., right? 10 a.m.
Yep. So be on the lookout for us tomorrow with a recap. But until the next time, this has been Bros Talk MMA. Wishing y'all nothing but the best. And until the next time, we out.
We out, baby.
Bread and butter, baby.